Hello everyone, my name is Ramit Bajaj. I am a tutor at Philo. Today we will be discussing about the two circulars released by CBSE for 10th and 12th examinations. So let us begin with the circulars. So in the first circular, CBSE is talking about two terms for 10th and 12th. One term would be held in November, December, and second term would be held in March, April 2022. Term 1 would be objective paper. It would be of 90 minutes duration, and term 2 would be subjective, or it could be objective as well. And term 1 is starting from 17th November for class 10th, and for class 12 it is starting from 16th November. Now the time for the examination is 11:30 a.m. and extra 20 minutes would be provided for reading. And in case of PWD candidates, that is people with disabilities, apart from 90 minutes paper, 30 minutes extra would be provided for the paper, and for reading also 30 minutes extra would be provided. Also, if PWD candidates require, they can ask for a scribe as well, and it is the duty of the schools to provide scribes from amongst the students. And if any students volunteer for this, they would be given a certificate by CBSE for their services. Regarding practical examinations, schools have to conduct the practical examinations by 23rd December. They have to finish the exams by 23rd December, and schools have to upload the marks on the same day that the examination is conducted for practical exams. And for the practical exams, schools will be provided their own answer books. Now, there would be observers as well. For up to 500 students, one observer would be there. For more than 500 students, two observers would be there. And the city coordinator will be responsible for appointing the observers. CBSE would be providing OMR sheets to the schools, and schools would have to download it and take a printout on good quality sheet, A4 size sheet. And CBSE would also be providing sample OMR sheets so that schools can give practice papers to students. And yes, and the evaluation of OMR would be done by school only, and instructions for this would be given by CBSE to the schools later. Also, during your exams, rough work sheet would be provided to you. You need not carry anything along with you. Rough sheets would be given to you. And it is the duty of the student to maintain that they do not have anything untrustworthy on them for any unfair practices. No mobile phones, no any cheating device. So this is the duty of the student to ensure that they are not carrying any such thing. Yes, now let's come to the circular 2, which is regarding OMR sheet, how to fill it, what all things would be there. Now, during the examination, you would be given two things. One is the question paper and one in the OMR sheet. On the question paper, there would be a question paper code, and you would need to fill that on OMR sheet, top right corner. You can see that here. On this page, there is this space for question paper code. This would be given on the question paper. You need to read from that and write on the OMR sheet. Also, irrespective of the number of questions in the question paper, there would be total of 60 spaces for OMR, 60 questions, and you would need to choose, say, if there are 45 questions in the question paper, then you would need to fill 45 circles, but in serial order. Say if there are 45 questions and you are circling 46th number question, and you are cutting that and saying this is 45th, this will not be counted. From the serial order, 45 questions will be checked. And now, of course, there are 4 options and only one is correct. So you need to darken that circle, A, B, C, D, whatever option you are choosing, you need to darken that. And along the 4 circles, there would be a box as well. You need to write your response in the box as well. Whether it is A or B or C or D, you need to write in the box. Even if you're not darkening the circle, if you're just writing on the box, you will be given marks for that. But If you're just darkening the circles but not filling in the box, then marks will not be given. I repeat, if you're just darkening the circles but not writing in the box, marks will not be given. Writing in the box is mandatory. And if you don't know the answer to any question, you want to leave it unattempted, then you need to darken another circle. Along with the box, there is another circle with question number written on it. So if you don't know the answer to that question, leave the all four circles empty, leave the box empty, but in the circle having question number on it, you need to darken that. That would indicate that this question is unattempted by the student. But even if you don't darken it, still it would be considered as unattempted if you have not filled in the box or the circles. And let us see what else is given. Yeah, your particulars, say your name or your father's name, your address, everything would be pre-recorded on the OMR sheet. You need not write that, it would already be given on the OMR sheet. But in the last box of the OMR sheet, you would need to write in your hand, in your handwriting, you need to write that I confirm that all particulars given above are correct, and you need to sign. So you would be writing this in your handwriting and you would be signing the sheet. So this is one thing, and you can only use blue or black ballpoint pen only. You cannot use pencil. If you are using pencil, then it would be considered as unfair means and your answer sheet would be rejected. Nowhere in the answer OMR sheet you need to use pencil. Only use blue or black ballpoint pen, not fountain pen, only ballpoint pen. Yes, and yeah, regarding question paper, I have already told you. Okay. Advice, they should mark the response fully satisfied. Okay, so say while going through the question paper once, you thought the answer is A and you darken the circle A. But in the second go, you thought the answer should be B. In the box, if you write B, that will be considered as final. That is, if you darken a circle and write something else in the box, whatever you write in the box, that will be final. If your box is empty, marks will not be given. If your circles are empty but you have written something in the box, marks will be given. So writing in the box is final, is required, and that will be counted in your evaluation. Okay. Yeah. So you can see the OMR sheet. This is top right corner is for question code, and you cannot darken two circles. If you're darkening two circles, then it is considered as wrong method and marks will not be given. Correct method is only one circle out of the four given ones. So do not forget to sign in the candidate signature box, and you need to write in your handwriting that I confirm that all the particulars given above are correct. So once again, if you are not attempting any question, you can leave all the circles in the box empty. But it is required that it is expected that you darken the circle having question number in it. That would be considered as unattempted question. So friends, with that we conclude the circulars given by CBSE for Term 1 examinations. And if you have any doubt, please feel free to download Philo Student app and shoot us with any of your queries. We have more than 10,000 tutors waiting to help you. All the best for your examinations. Until next time. Thank you.